Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting team sports out there, volleyball. Whether you're just starting out or you're a fan who wants to know the game on a deeper level, you're in the right place. We're going to cover it all, from its origins to the skills that define a great team. But you know, at the end of the day, every single thrilling point comes down to three key actions.
It all starts right here, with control. This is the foundation for everything that's about to happen.
Then comes the strategy, the chess move, right? The perfect setup for the big play.
And finally, the power. That incredible, explosive finish that makes everyone jump out of their seats. That amazing sequence, pass, set, spike, that's the lifeblood of volleyball today. But to really appreciate it, you've got to ask, where did it all come from? Well, for that, we need to rewind the clock a bit.
So let's take a quick look at how this game went from a pretty casual pastime at the YMCA all the way to a global phenomenon at the Olympics. It's actually a really cool story.
And what's so fascinating is how each of these moments completely changed the game. I mean, getting official rules in 1896 gave it structure. Then the USVBA in 1928 made it a real competitive sport. Bringing beach volleyball to the Olympics in '96, that just blew it up on the world stage. But the introduction of rally scoring in 1998, that was a total game changer. It made every single point matter, creating the fast-paced, high-energy game that we know and love today.
Okay, so before we get into the nitty-gritty of the rules, we have to understand the battlefield. The court itself really dictates the entire flow of the game, and trust me, every single line on it has a very specific job.
So you've got the basics, right? The sidelines and end lines just tell you if the ball is in or out. Simple enough. But that attack line, that 3-meter line, oh, that's where things get interesting. It's a huge deal because it dictates that back row players have to jump from behind it to attack. This one rule adds a whole new layer of strategy to the offense and defense.
And what about the ball itself? Well, it's not just any old ball. Its weight is perfectly engineered, between 260 and 280 grams, to give it just the right balance of control and momentum. And those 18 panels, they're not just for looks. They help create a stable, predictable flight path, which is absolutely crucial for making those perfect passes, sets, and spikes.
All right, so we know the space, we know the ball. Now let's talk about the rules that make the whole thing work. We're just going to focus on the absolute essentials, so you can follow along with any match. This, right here, is the heart of modern volleyball. It's called rally scoring. Unlike the old days, it doesn't matter who served the ball. If that ball hits the floor on your opponent's side, you get a point. That's it. It keeps the game moving and makes every single play super high stakes. 3. This number is the golden rule of teamwork in volleyball. It is the absolute maximum number of times your team can touch the ball before you have to send it back over the net. It's not a suggestion, it's the law of the court.
And 9 times out of 10, those 3 touches are going to follow this classic, beautiful sequence. You start with the pass to get control of the ball, then you move to the set to create a scoring opportunity, and you finish with the attack to hopefully put the point away. It's the fundamental rhythm of the game.
Now, to keep things fair and make sure every player is versatile, the game has this brilliant system of clockwise rotation. Basically, every time your team wins the serve back, all the players shift one spot. This means you can't just be a one-trick pony. You have to learn how to play every position, which creates incredibly well-rounded athletes.
Okay, so now that we know the rules of engagement, let's break down those 3 fundamental skills, the ones that make up that 3-hit combo we just talked about. This is every player's basic toolkit.
First things first, the pass. This is the bedrock. I mean it. It's all about absorbing the force of your opponent's hit and turning that chaos into a perfect controlled ball for your team to work with. A bad pass can kill a rally before it even gets started.
Next up, the set. If the pass is the foundation, the set is the brain of the whole operation. The setter takes that nice controlled pass and, in a fraction of a second, decides who to give the ball to and puts it in the absolute perfect spot for them to smash it. It's a ton of pressure, and it takes incredible skill.
And this analogy is just perfect, isn't it? The setter really is the quarterback. They're reading the defense, looking for a weakness, and then executing a play that puts their team in the best position to score. And that brings us to the grand finale, the attack, aka the spike. This is the payoff. It's that moment of pure athletic power, where a player flies through the air and drives that ball to the floor to end the point. It is absolutely what makes volleyball so thrilling to watch. So look, mastering these skills is obviously how you win games. But is that all that's being built on the court?
What's the secret ingredient that turns a group of talented individuals into a truly great team? The answer, you'll find, goes so much deeper than just the game.
So for this last part, we're going to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. We're going to explore how the lessons you learn inside those white lines can become invaluable skills for your entire life.
You see, a good coach doesn't just want to win. A great coach's true goal is to build character. They're focused on creating a growth mindset, teaching players to see a challenge as an opportunity, to learn from every single mistake, and to really understand how to work together for a common goal.
And it's amazing when you see how directly these lessons translate, right? Learning precise ball control on the court teaches you emotional self-control off of it. Running a complex team strategy builds real skills in collaboration and leadership. And maybe most importantly, learning to instantly recover from an opponent's spike, to just shake it off and get ready for the next play, that teaches you exactly how to bounce back from any setback life throws at you.
So, that's what we'll leave you with. When you strip everything else away, what is the most valuable lesson sports can teach us? Is it resilience, teamwork, or maybe just the simple joy of mastering a skill? Whatever it is, volleyball offers this incredible blueprint for success, not just in the game, but in life. Thanks so much for joining us.